Right. Hi guys. Yeah, basically this is my 1 year and 5 month on testosterone update. Um, got a few things to report as always. Um, although the good thing is, for once, you can see my facial hair on camera. We are good as that, eh? So chuffing. It is growing all under here as well, but I keep shaving it off because to be honest, it's quite itchy and it's doing my head in. But I love it at the same time. You know that. Um, So I went to my doctor's last week or the week before, something like that, to talk about um, London and the clinic and stuff. And things are going really slow. And just when I thought everything was starting to pick up pace, and it's not, it's kind of come to a grinding halt again. Um, this isn't through fault of the clinic in London. This is through fault of my GP, because basically nothing ever gets done at a speedy pace. One thing that has irritated me quite a little bit is this. Um, I got a letter off Charing Cross the other day, dated for the 11th of January this year. So I don't know why I received it the other day, but it's actually written. It's written to my doctor. So obviously he's received a copy of this. Whether he received it in January or whether he received it at the same time as me, which was the other day, I'm not sure. But the letter says this: the above named has fulfilled all the criteria of the Gender Identity Clinic, and we'd be grateful if you would now refer him to with regard to an opinion for provision of possible double mastectomy with chest wall reconstruction. Following discussions with surgical colleagues, it has been agreed that the referral is only valid for 12 months from the date as indicated above, or sooner should the patient's circumstances change. Yeah? So this is dated January. I've got 12 months to get all this done. We're now in June. So, slightly irritated by that because I've not heard a single thing about this letter up until I received it myself. So yeah, that's kind of knocked me quite a lot because now I've only got 7 months left. Actually, no, that's a total lie. 6 months left to get all of my surgery done. So that could either be a really good thing or it could be a really bad thing. Good thing in terms of um, you never know, I might be in the hospital by this time next month and I might be updating saying, wait, chest surgery done or whatever, but I reckon, well, I'm not feeling too positive by it considering if my doctor did have that letter in January, we're now in June and he hasn't even mentioned it to me. So I rang up the doctors, made an appointment. I'm going to go and have a stern talk with him because this is my life. This is my life that we're taking so fucking slowly right now. So yeah, I'm quite irritated by that. But on topic, speaking about how slow on the uptake my doctor is, I went to talk to him about Charing Cross, and I was saying I've always pronounced the CH like a sh, so I've always said Charing Cross, Charing Cross. It's only because that's what I've heard other people say, so I said Charing Cross, Charing, not Sharon. So I had an entire conversation with my doctor about Charing Cross, and he looked at me a bit skewiff, agreed with what I was saying, whatever it was that I was saying, and then at the end of the conversation said, "Who's Charing Cross?" And I was like, "Sorry?" And he's like, "Who's Charing Cross?" And I was like, "Charing Cross, as in the hospital. It's a hospital in London. Are you telling me that actually we've gotten this far into my process and you still don't know what the gender clinic is called? Seriously?" And he just looked at me and he was like, oh, Charing Cross. Oh, why didn't you say Charing Cross? And I was just like, well, sorry, but I've always pronounced it Charing Cross, not Sharon or Charing or whatever other shit you want to call it. I've always pronounced it that. We've always talked about it while I've been pronouncing it like that. Suddenly you want to decide that I'm talking about some fucking Sharon Cross who just, like, surely you could have figured out that I was on about the gender clinic, you know? Like, what would be the chances that I'd have a friend called Sharon Cross that I'd be talking to about all my gender reassignment? Huh? What are the chances that I'd have a friend called Sharon Cross that might be referring me for surgery? Like, seriously? But, Skylar, go and lie down. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. But yeah, so like what? You know? But yeah, so although more positive thing to sort of, I'll get it up on my laptop now. I had a letter. Lie down now. Had a letter off someone on Facebook, which I'm actually really chuffed about. And it says, I just wanted you to know that I've been following your YouTube videos about your journey from FTM, and I think they're great. You're so inspiring, and I find your story so interesting. It's great to have someone telling the world how it is. Let me scroll down a bit. I hope that when you've reached I hope that when you've reached your destination in this journey that you feel great and it's everything you've dreamed and waited for. P.S. I love your music in OMG and the pineapple. So, that was quite nice. I did write back to him basically saying sorry for the late reply because that was sent to me in April, but it went to my other folder on Facebook, so yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, her name's Samantha anyway, so if you're watching this video, I am really sorry for the late reply, but I've replied to you now, so get back to me. But yeah, a couple of things to report on. She bombing, it's becoming less and less and less. But yeah, basically the 2 seconds. Yeah, basically I got not so much she bombed. I got asked if I was a boy or a girl, which that hasn't happened in like over a year. It's not even like since I've started testosterone. I think because people are so like, oh, you have short hair and you dress like a man, therefore you must be man. People sort of assumed anyway. I did get she-bombed a lot because people either assumed that I was a lesbian or a man. I didn't really get asked, are you one or the other? It's just something that doesn't really happen much in my life. But I was in work with a lot more facial hair than this, like, here he has. And this girl came up to me and was like, oh, so, are you a boy or a girl? And I was like, sorry, I'm speaking to you now. My voice is, like, way lower than what it used to be. I've got an Adam's apple, and there's facial hair on my face, and you're asking me if I'm a boy or a girl. And a little bit of me, just for laughs, just wanted to be like, I'm a girl, but actually I've got a lot of testosterone in my body, and I'm a bit outweighed, to be honest. But I didn't. I was just like, obviously, I'm a boy, or man, as you want to put it. So, yeah, I wasn't too chuffed on that. She did sort of round up the conversation with, oh, well, you know, whatever you are, I find you really attractive. And I was like, that's great. Thanks. So, yeah, but other things to sort of touch up on, scrapping that to one side. Muscles, I've changed my medication, as I said before, to Nebido. Well, I didn't. Charing Cross did. But it's changed to Nebido, and suddenly everything's happening. Like, before I was getting like maybe one extra hair on my face a month, and suddenly now I've got like a hedge sort of growth all under here, a couple on my chin, fuck all up here still, don't get what that's about. But yeah, like, muscles are another one. I've got like muscles from nowhere. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, so the V's that you get on your stomach, got them as well. Don't know what's going on with that. I did upload a photo to my Instagram. If you're interested in following me, my username is DJBJN88. So just saying. I'll find it on here for you now. Instagram. I uploaded a photo to Facebook and Instagram of me topless. No, I haven't had surgery yet, but it is a decent photo. I have covered up necessary parts. But I uploaded this photo, and it got, so far, 47 likes, which I know isn't much, but to me, considering Where am I going with this? Yeah, considering um, you know, I don't have thousands of followers like most. Um, and it's quite cool. I did upload another one, um, which I censored. So it was just to show the muscle change really in my body, um, and stuff like that. Because I used to be a proper little dweeb. I mean, this time 4 years ago, I weighed 6 stone, and now I weigh nearly 10. So, and 2 stone of that has been put on in the last 3 months. So I'm happy. Everyone's happy. I'm hoping to put on at least another stone. I want to be about 11 because apparently that's like the minimum weight for the average man. So you never know. Maybe this time next year I might update and I might be like, but who cares? You only live once. Life's just too short to give a shit. So as long as I'm in the right body, whatever happens, happens. Everything happens for a reason. So I did do a this is me before and this is me now kind of photo. That got like 116 likes on Facebook, 32 likes on Instagram. Quite disappointed, Instagrammers. Quite disappointed. But no, I'm only kidding. Um, I don't get a lot of questions on Instagram regarding being FTM. I only get the odd one like, where'd you buy your binders from? Or, what's your dose? What medicine do you take? Blah, blah, blah. How often do you take it? This, that, and yeah, general questions, you know. You can Google or ask me. I don't really mind. But just in case anyone's interested, I buy my binders from underworks.com and they're quite fairly priced. It costs me about £32 for a binder to be sent from America to me. So that's including postage and packaging and everything. It comes to about 60 odd dollars and then costs me £32. So it's not too bad, you know, when you some people spend that on a t-shirt and just thinking that this binder is actually going to compress your chest and make you appear more manly, then to me that's very, very worth it. I spent more than that on trainers, you know, so anything that's going to change my life, go, jump on it, like, you know, jump on it. I just can't wait to have my chest surgery. Then I'll be getting rid of all my binders via my YouTube channel. So keep watching because as soon as I have surgery, I will be giving my binders away to the first few people that actually message me, and I'll post them straight to you, providing obviously you're my size. So yeah, I think I've covered quite a lot of my life sort of circumstances that have gone on throughout this video. But yeah, so well, if you're on the same journey as me, good luck with everything, stay strong, and yeah, you know, things will work out, because I waited 8 years just to get on testosterone. 8 years. There's some other people that have admitted, been prescribed, lived in their 2-year role, had the surgery, and lived as male for a couple of years in the time that I've waited just to be prescribed testosterone. But it does, you know, all good things come to those who wait, and it's worth waiting for, because being you is the most important thing. But I'll wrap this up now, and I'll leave you guys to it. But don't forget to check out my other videos, as I always say, and stay tuned, and I'll see you next month. Bye.